So our practice, our sequence is around the element air, which is the front of the body. So we're working with some shoulder openers, some upper back openers. I've lost Cheryl. Hopefully you can still see me, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, that's fine. As long as you're good.
I'm trying to find the mix. I can't find it. Could you put it in the chat, please?
Of course I can, Chick. Yeah, let me grab that now.
Thank you.
No worries. We're in April still. Share, copy. I'll chuck it in there, and then we'll make it go. We'll make a start. Okay. Okay, my loves, let's take a moment just to arrive. So if you're playing any music or anything like that, you can play along now. Make sure I'm connected to my ears. That's better. Cool. Okay, let's take a moment to sit. Just a moment or two, just to bring yourself into your space. Not only into your physical space, but also into your own energetic space. Wiping the slate clean, whatever has gone before now, whatever you've done during your day, allow it to be. Give yourself permission to be here. And as you allow your attention to draw into your body, into your physical and even emotional, mental experience, become aware of anything that you need to be mindful of, whether that's physical, whether that's mental or emotional. Start to settle into your breathing, into your breaths in and your breaths out through your nose. And whilst we give everything permission to be just as it is, whatever we observe in our body, our mind, we allow it all to be. We're not trying to change anything. We're not trying to disrupt anything. We allow it to be just as it is. But as you bring your attention to your breathing, allow it to anchor you into the present moment. Such a powerful tool that we can utilize not only in our practice, on our mat, but also off it. And maybe a moment, if you wish, to set your intention or to bring it into your mind, what it is that you need from your practice today, what inspired you to show up. I'm taking Om here. Hands can join together. Take a deep breath in. Clear it out. Inhale to chant. Relaxing your hands, open your eyes. Let's come into our first yin shape, which will be puppy dog. We'll probably be here, we'll be here. We'll be here for 2 minutes. So if you wanted to bring something underneath your armpits or your chest, you could, such as a blanket, a bolster, cushions, or you can just come down, bringing the head to the floor. So inquire as to what you need, and remember, what we're trying to cultivate in our yin aspect of the practice. We're really trying to cultivate that softer side and leaning into the moment rather than running toward it. So maybe that means that you just ease out a little bit, or you take the weight off the joints by using some props. Or maybe it's quite a welcome stretch for you. So already coming up to halfway. Anything that you need to change, if you can change it now, and then allow yourself to be still for the remaining minute. Last 5 seconds. Start shifting your weight onto your forearms, move your hips forward. Take your time, curling your tailbone under, just to contain the lower back and bring the hips to the floor, elbows out to the side, and make a pillow for your head. Come just to rest entirely flat for a moment. Relaxing into your arms, or maybe you want to bring your arms by your side. Maybe that feels more comfortable to release your shoulders. So when we're working with the element air, it goes without saying, we're working with a keen focus on the breath, on our breathing. So making sure that there's an element of activation around your breath, equal inhale and exhale, ujjayi, if that works in your practice. Okay, let's start preparing for our next yin posture. We're going to come into another shoulder opener. So staying on the belly, but come up to the elbows. Yeah. We're going to take I'm going to demonstrate with my left hand, but you can take your right arm out first if you want. Roll over onto the side. Either stay resting on your hip or bend your top knee, your top leg, and place the foot behind you. You have so many options here, and I'm sure you guys are familiar with what you can do here. You can bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers. You can just use one hand on the floor for resistance. We'll take 2 minutes on each side. Really starting to work into the front of the shoulder, into the chest, into the neck. But don't allow it to be just contained to that one part of your body. Allow your spine to turn, allow your spine to twist. Using your leg that you have stepped behind you to turn the pelvis. Your last 50 seconds here. Take one more long breath in, long breath out. And ever so slowly coming back to your belly, taking your time to unravel. Just come to lie flat for a moment. Let your body respond from that. I always get a really strong experience of pins and needles in my arm when I do that position. So if like me you do, or even if you don't, just allowing your attention to draw into that side, into the arm that you just moved over to, and just see if you can really be present with the sensation in that side of your body. Feeling heat, movement. And then let's prepare for the last yin shape, last side. So rolling over onto your opposite side. "50 seconds to go." Take one last long breath in and out here. And then ever so slowly releasing, come back to your belly. Okay, let's come to child's pose, bringing the hands under the shoulders and bringing the hips back to the feet. Let your shoulders just drop down by your knees together. Let the head rest really heavily on the floor, and let any tension around your eyes or your jaw, your teeth just relax, dissolve. Finding your way now into downward facing. Creep the fingertips forward. Curling the toes, lifting the knees. A little pedal of the legs, bending one knee at a time, sending the opposite heel to the floor if that feels good, or maybe both at the same time.
And then start ever so slowly to walk your feet forward. So let them come all the way forward to the space in between your hands. From here, with soft knees, roll up to stand. Beautiful. Arms all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Hands to heart on the exhale. So beginning our first mandala, send your arms wide for me. Sitting bones squeeze together, look up. And then hands to heart, bow to your fingertips as you exhale. Raise your arms up on the breath in, look and see your thumbs. All the way down on your exhale into a forward fold. Halfway lift, straighten your legs, your spine, your arms. Stepping or hopping back to plank. Take a pause and an extra breath in. And then chaturanga or lower your knees, chest and chin. Upwards facing or cobra, moving through your own vinyasa into your downwards facing dog. Our first mandala, right leg, sweep it up, take deep inhale. Bend the knee and stack the hip on your exhale as you're coming into a split dog hip opener. And then re-straighten the leg on your in-breath. Step it through between your hands on your out-breath. High lunge, raise your arms forward and up above your head, and then grab opposite elbow above the head on your exhale. Keep your arms in this shape as you come forward. Lean the upper body forward and then transition the weight into the foot for warrior 3. Raising your left leg up behind you, firm the lower belly. From here, half moon, take your right hand down and your left arm up. Keep through your left heel. If you can, hover your right hand off the floor. Warrior 2, bend your right knee and step the left foot back. Open your arms wide, deep breath in. Reverse warrior, exhale, left arm down the back thigh. From here, we turn to the back of the mat. So place your right hand down. As you lift the back heel, bend your left knee, raise your left arm up on the in-breath. And then plank, step the left foot back on your out-breath. Find your transition down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Upwards facing or cobra. Inhale, good. Downwards facing dog, exhale. Right leg, send it to the ceiling, deep breath. Bend the knee and stack the hip on your exhale. Flex your foot, spread your toes. Now we're going to try something different each time we face the back here. I want you to look to your hands, come to your right fingertips. Intention, lift your chest and look in between your hands. So you're in your split dog, you're on your right fingertips. Amazing. Take another breath. And then plant the right hand, re-extend the right leg. Step the foot through between your palms. Pivot the back heel to the floor, warrior 1. Raise your arms forward and up, deep breath in. And then from here on your exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers and straighten your front leg. Lift your chest, inhale, and then start folding over the right leg as you exhale. Palms together behind your back, making a fist, and send them away from your backside as you come into pyramid. Good, really nice. From here, bend the knee, look forward, lift the back heel, warrior 3. Keep your hands behind you if you can, as you raise your left leg. Again, we're going to come into half moon. Try not to drop the chest as you take your right hand down and your left arm up. Turn the left hip so it's facing the ceiling. We're in a floating half moon. Then we step back into warrior 2. Inhale, widen your arms. Exhale, reverse warrior. Find your way to the top of your mat into a twist. As you inhale, place your right hand down, raise your left arm up. That's it, guys. And then you're into plank. Exhale, move through your transition. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Upwards facing dog. Inhale. Downwards facing. Exhale. From here, forearms to the floor. Dolphin. You know, you know this about mandala. We keep coming back to these intentions in our practice. So dolphin being one of them, incredibly powerful posture, a challenging posture, okay? So think of your forearm dog, chin to the chest, look up toward your belly, and really try and press into your forearms and lift out of your shoulders. It's okay if your knees are slightly bent, you can always walk your feet slightly further back. One more breath, you're doing amazing. And then from here, either down dog or you can come to pause in child's pose for a moment. And then we'll all come together in downward facing. Take a deep breath in, clear it out. Exhale, let it go. Left leg, inhale, sweep it up. Keep it there, but bend the knee on your exhale, stack the hip. Good. Re-straighten the leg, level the hips on your inhale, and then step the foot through between your palms on your exhale. Raise your arms all the way up above the head on your breath in, and then grab opposite elbow above your head on your exhale. Lean forward over your left thigh, preparing for your warrior three with arms over the crown of the head. Lift the right heel up behind you. So we're transitioning into half moon, but don't drop your left hand down if you can. Open the chest and send your right arm up, and your left fingers are going to hover off the floor. From here, warrior two. Bend your front knee, step back, widen your arms, inhale, reverse warrior, exhale. Twist to face the back of the mat, place your left hand down, raise your right arm up on your breath in. That's it, guys. Find your transition back to plank, exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Upwards facing, or cobra, good. Downwards facing dog. Same, but different. Left leg, rising up. Bend your knees, stack your hip and pause. Look to your hands, lift your chest intentionally here, and then come onto your left fingertips. We're just gonna be here, just setting the scene. Yeah, we're setting the table. We're gonna be here for one more breath. And then replant your left hand, level your hips, extend your left leg. Inhale, bring it through between the hands, exhale. Back heel to the floor, warrior one, where you raise your arms all the way up. And then take the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, straighten your left leg. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Forward fold over your left knee. Exhale, chin to the knee, forehead to the shin. Send your arms overhead. Stay low and bend into your left knee. Look forward, warrior three, lift the back heel. Transition forward, you can do it. Raise your right leg up. You're going to come into your half moon, but don't drop your left hand down. Hover the hand, raise your right arm up. Yes, guys. Warrior two, nice. Step the foot back. Inhale. Reverse warrior, exhale. Turn to face me into your twist. Left hand to the floor, raise your right arm, inhale. Plank, step back, move through your vinyasa, exhale. Tops of the feet for your up dog, good. Over the feet for your downward facing. Look to the space in between your hands, either step, hop, or float your feet in. Forward fold at the top, all the way up to standing. Deep breath, raise your arms up. Hands to heart center, exhale. I'm just going to quickly demonstrate that floating half moon, okay? Just in case, because it just makes it a little bit easier. When we're coming into, we're here, we're leaning forward, we're coming into our warrior three. All I want you to do is open the chest. All we're doing is stacking the hip and taking the hand down. And then from there, we come back into our warrior two. You're probably doing that anyway, but I couldn't see you because we're moving. So just make it easier for yourself. And it's really good for strengthening. It's really good for our concentration. So rather than like, hand down, try and float, okay? Let's have a go. Second mandala. So from mountain, open your arms out wide. Inhale, look up. And then bring the hands to heart, exhale. Arms to the ceiling, deep breath in. Forward fold all the way down, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, look forward. Move through your vinyasa, step a hop back to plank, chaturanga, or lower your knees. Tops of the feet, upwards facing. Lovely, guys. Downwards facing dog. So you know now, you know the sequence. We'll just change it a little bit here and there. Hold things for a little bit longer here and there, but stay with your breath. Okay, right leg, inhale, raise it up. Bend the knees, stack the hip as you exhale. Re-extend the leg as you inhale, level the hips. Step it through between your hands on your breath out.
Arms forward and up, inhale. Catch opposite elbow, exhale. Lean your upper body forward over your front thigh as you breathe in. Warrior 3 on your breath out, but with this time we're going to stay here for 5. Firm the lower belly, 4. Give your left leg in the air even more purpose, 3, 2, and 1. Open into your half moon, open the chest, stack the left hip, inhale. Step back to warrior 2. Nice, guys. Good. Exhale. Really nice. Inhale to stay. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale, face the back of the mat. You're in a twist. Right hand down. Raise your left arm up. Into your plank. Move through your vinyasa as you exhale. Inhale, top to the feet. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Right leg facing the back, raise the right leg up, bend the knee and stack the hip. Now look to your hands again for me. Come onto your right fingertips. You're either going to stay here or take your right hand on the floor, just halfway to the center of your mat. Yeah, so just walk your right hand to the center of your mat. This is all we're going to do. We're going to be here. Weight is on our left hand and left foot. A little bit of weight is in our right fingertips. You're doing amazing. One more breath. Replant the right hand back to where it came from. Re-extend your right leg. Deep breath in. Step it between your palms. Exhale. Back heel to the floor. Warrior 1. Raise your arms up. Hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers straight in the front leg. Lift the chest. Inhale. Folding over your right leg on your exhale. We're going to stay here for a little bit longer this time for 5. Shoulder blades together. Broaden the chest for 4. 3, keep sending your thumb knuckles overhead. 2, 1, bend the knee, look forward, lift the back heel, warrior 3. Transition into the right foot as you breathe in. Open into your floating half moon as you exhale. Warrior 2, step back, inhale, sink into the hips, exhale. Reverse warrior, breathe in, raise your right arm. Twist to face the front into your twist. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Amazing, guys. Into plank, deep breath. Move through it, exhale. Inhale, tops of the feet. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Option, stay here. Option, come to child's. Option, back into dolphin. We're gonna keep building on our shoulder strength. If that's dolphin for you, or even forearm plank, where your feet are a little bit further back, then go to your forearm plank. Otherwise, chin to the chest, head is off the floor, and you're being amazing right now, okay? So keep firming out of your shoulders, keep pressing into the forearms, and if you can, I want you to raise your right leg. I believe in you. Raise your right leg for 3, 2, 1, right foot down, raise your left leg, we're nearly there, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet down, both knees down, child's pose. Come back, take a pause. Rest your arms and your shoulders. You're doing amazing. Okay, let's go. Downwards facing dog. Bring the weight into the hands. Lift the knees. Clear it out with the breath in. Maybe with some sound as you exhale. Let's prepare. Left side, second mandala. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee and stack the hip. Pause. Good. Re-straighten the right knee in. So left knee, exhale. Step it through between your palms. You're in a high lunge. Deep breath. Raise your arms up. You got it. Catch your elbow. Exhale. Lean your upper body forward as you breathe in. Transition into your warrior 3 as you exhale. We're going to be here for 5. Roll the head of your right hip to the floor so it's pointing down. Kick through your right foot. 3, 2, and 1. Release elbows. Half moon. Hover your left hand as you raise your right arm up.
Warrior two, take a controlled step back if you can. Inhale. Exhale to sink into hips. Reverse it, deep breath. Twist it, face the back. Exhale, left hand down. Good, really nice, guys. Inhale to plank, step it back. Exhale to move through your vinyasa. Inhale to your back bend. Amazing. Exhale to your downwards facing. This is your last left leg of this cycle. So let's raise the left leg up. Deep breath in. Bend the knee, stack the hip as you exhale. Pause. Come to your fingertip on your left hand. Look to your hands. Walk your left hand just back so it's halfway on the mat. Keep firming out your right shoulder. Keep pressing into your right hand. You're doing amazing. One more breath. Good. Reposition the left hand. Re-straighten your left leg. Inhale. Step it through. Exhale. Back heel to the floor. Warrior one. Deep breath. Raise your arms. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace fingers. Straighten your left knee. Good. Breathe in. Lift the chest up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to be here for 5. 4, equal weight between your feet, guys. 3, 2, 1. Stay low and look forward. Bend the knee. Lift the back heel. Warrior 3. Transition forward for 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Open into half moon. Lovely. Warrior 2. Step it back. Nice. Gonna inhale. Exhale to hold. Good. Reverse it. Deep breath in. Twist it. Face the front. Exhale. Into plank on your breath in. Move through your vinyasa. Exhale. Breathe into tops of feet. Well done. Breathe out to downward facing. Long breath in. And long breath out. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Looking forward, lifting the heels and softening your knees. Step or hop in, forward fold. Nice, all the way up, press into feet, raise arms up. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Our last and final mandala. Okay, reach your arms wide for me. Open your front body, inhale, hands to heart as you look down, exhale. Raise your hands up, breathe in, all the way down into fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale, stepping or hopping back to Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, exhale. Inhale to your back bend, wonderful. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Okay, you know this, same. Right leg up, deep breath in. Bend the knees, you exhale, stack the hip. We straighten the knee as you inhale, step it through, exhale. Arms up above the head as you breathe in. Hold it here, catch elbows, exhale. Lean your upper body forward as you breathe in, you know this. Warrior 3 as you exhale, arrive. You're gonna open into half moon, but this time we're gonna stay here for 5. Catching your balance, looking to the floor, 4, 3, 2, 1, warrior 2. Good, inhale. Let's reverse it, exhale. Twisting on your breath in, right hand down, left arm up. Plank Chaturanga on your exhale, step or hop, and move through your vinyasa. Upwards facing dog, well done. Downwards facing dog. Right leg, sweep it to the ceiling. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Pause. Look to your hands. Come to your right fingertips. And then take a step back with your right hand. You're either going to stay here. Or, my loves, what you're going to try and do is take your right hand either to your right shin, ankle, or right foot. Keep lifting the chest. Keep firming into your left hand and shoulder. Maybe you can come into a bit of a funky balance. So think of two-legged dog, think of side plank, think of back bending, think of falling if falling happens. Well done. Release it for me. Both hands to the floor. Keep your right leg up. Inhale. Step it between the hands. Exhale. Warrior one. Back heel to the floor. Raise your arms up. Well done. Hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Breathe in. Straighten your front leg. Breathe out. Fold over your right knee. Bend the right knee. Look forward. Lift the back heel. Warrior three. Transition forward. Lift the left heel. You're coming into your half moon. Turn the chest as you raise your left arm up. Warrior two, take a step back on your breath in. Nice, guys. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale, twist to the front, right hand down, left arm up. Good. Exhale to plank. Go through your vinyasa. Into your back bend. Into your downward facing. Before we do left side, we have our last dolphin. Maybe that's your child's pose. Maybe it's dolphin. Coming down to your elbows. It's a love-hate relationship, isn't it, with this thing? It's a love-hate relationship. I feel you. I do. I promise. I know where you are and I empathize with you. It's a tough posture, but I promise you, the more you do it, the easier it becomes and the better your body feels. Okay, one more breath, guys. Come down to the knees, take a child's pose, relax your shoulders and arms. Go see him fast, come on. Just letting the dog out. Okay, let's go downward facing dog. Finishing our vinyasa. We'll finish our mandala with left side. Okay, guys. Take a deep breath in. Let it go, exhale. Two left legs. Let it rise up. Left leg, inhale. Bend the knee, stack the hip, exhale. Re-straighten the leg as you inhale, level the hips. Step it through on your breath out. Arms above the head, inhale. Grab elbows as you hold it, exhale. Lean forward, breathe in. Travel into the left foot as you exhale, arrive in warrior three. Open into your half moon. We're going to be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back, warrior two. Deep breath in. Reverse it, exhale, raise your left arm up. Twist it back of mat. Inhale, left hand down, raise your right arm. Yes, into plank. Go through your flow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, left leg, let it rise up. Bend the knee, stack the hip and pause. Look to your hands, left fingertips. Walk your hand back. You're either going to be here or try your best to take your hand to your foot. Keep looking forward. Keep firming into your right hand and right shoulder. As you take your hand back, you can grab your foot. See if you can really kick into it. Lift the knee, arch your back. Find your little back bend. Yoo-hoo! Good. That's it, Cheryl. Well done, my love. And then place the hand down. Left leg is still up. Deep breath in. Bring it between the hands. Exhale. Warrior one. Back heel to floor. Arms up. Deep breath. Hands behind the back as you straighten your front leg. Exhale. Lift the chest. Prepare. Breathe in. Fold over your left knee on your breath out. Bend the knee, look forward as you inhale. Lift the right leg as you exhale, arrive, warrior three. Open into your floating half moon. Breathe in. Warrior two, step back. Yes. Reverse it. Inhale. To the front of your mat. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Raise your right arm up. Find your last vinyasa. Come to plank. Chaturanga. Upwards facing dog. Amazing. Downwards facing dog. Use your breath in to reconnect. And your breath out to let go of what you don't need. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, bend your knees, lift your heels. Step or hop the feet forward. Come up to standing. Deep breath, raise your arms up. Hands to heart, exhale. Take a pause. Close your eyes if you wish. Connect in. Connect into your breath, connect into your heartbeat. Okay. When you're ready, open your eyes. Woo, you're still with me, good sign. We're going to move into our standing sequence, and we're going to start it with three balances on one foot, okay? So we're going to start, my loves, in Dancer. And from Dancer, what we're going to try and do, if I quickly show you, we're going to be in Dancer for 5, and then we're going to bring the knee in. We're going to try and keep a hold of the foot if we can, but just flip the grip and take the leg forward. If that isn't happening for you, you're going to have hand to knee or hand to foot. And then we're going to take the leg out to the side. And then from there, we'll come into tree. All right, I'm going to talk you through it, don't worry. From tree, we'll come into our vinyasa. All right, so we're going to try that. So I want you to think about keeping a hold of your foot from your dancer pose as you bring the knee into the chest and send the foot forward for hand to toe pose. Okay, let's go. Let's try it. So stay at the top of your mat for me. Let's take a connecting breath in. Let it go. And just because you know what's coming, try to let go of expectation. I know that's hard, but sometimes we can get caught up in what we think we should be doing or what it might look like. Let go of that, all right? Let go of it. Bring the weight into your left foot. Let's all bring our right knee into our chest first. So lift the right foot, hands to the shin or knee. Lift the right thigh up, and bring your nose to your knee. Give yourself a little squeeze. The foot stays off the floor as we take it behind us for Dancer. Right hand to the right foot, inside if you can, big toe side if you can. Keep the chest up as you kick back into the hand. Lift the knee, lift the thigh. Maybe your left arm can reach forward here for 4. 3, use your breath, you're good. 2, and 1. Come back to that knee to chest pose. Bring the knee forward, flip the grip if you can, left hand on the waist. If you can straighten your right knee, I want you to, keeping your hand on your foot. Otherwise, you're gonna have hand to knee, okay? From here, we take the right leg out wide for 5, or hand to knee with the leg turned out for 4. 3, 2, and 1 to tree. Right foot on the inner left thigh. She's off. Hands to the heart or hips. Any other variation of your arms is also widely acceptable. Finding your gaze, controlling in your breath, even if everything else feels chaotic. You're here for another breath. Good, bring the knee forward, inhale. Take a big step back with your right foot as you exhale, your inner lunge. Well done. Raise your arms up for me, inhaling. Take the hands down to frame the foot as you exhale. Now your left foot that you can see in between your hands, I want you to take it across to the right side for fallen triangle. So bring the weight into your hands and your shoulders and send your left leg through. Good. Pivot your back heel to the floor and raise your right arm up for 5. Lifting out of your left shoulder and hip for 4,
3, keep squeezing your bottom. 2, and 1. Look down, right hand to the floor. Raise your left leg up behind you, 3-legged dog. Deep breath in. Stack the hip as you exhale, wild thing. Step your left foot off to the right. Yes, amazing. You can go wherever you want to go from here. If you want to bring the feet flat and come into bridge, you can. Or you're staying in your wild thing, lifting your hips. Nice, Steve, really good. Beautiful. Take another breath. We slowly find our way back to 3-legged dog. Look down, left hand down, left leg rises. Deep inhale, move through your vinyasa here, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to your back bend, good. Exhale to your downward facing. Clear it out, breathe in. And let it go. Looking forward, make your way to top of mat. Feet in between your hands. All the way to stand. Woo. Beautiful. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale to the heart space. So with that slight edge of expectancy, let it be in your body rather than in your mind, yeah? So now that you know what's coming, let it come from your body rather than your mind, all right? Let's go. Weight into the right foot. Bring your left knee into the chest, hands to the shin, and just curl the knee in. Let the back round a little bit, just to release the neck and the back. And then start lifting up tall for dancer. Send the foot behind you. Grab the inside edge of the foot if you can. Kick back. Right arm is forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start bringing the left knee into the chest. Flip your grip, outside edge of the foot with your left hand, and take the leg forward or hand to the knee. We'll all turn the leg out to the left for 5. Either straight leg or hand to knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee for tree pose. Place the foot on the inner right thigh. Any variation with your hands. Really try and squeeze the back of your right thigh and lift out of your waist. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Bring the knee forward. Step it all the way to the back of the mat. High lunge. Breathe in, raise your arms. Breathe out, lower the hands. Amazing, guys, well done. Fallen triangle. Send your right foot, walk it across and step it through to the left. Back heel down, left arm up for 5, 4, good. Really firm out of your right shoulder, lift the hips. Beautiful. Well done, Cheryl, nice. Let's prepare, wild thing, left hand down. Right leg up and back, bend the knee, stack the hip, and step it all the way behind. Raising the hips. Let all of that space that you've created in your body come into fruition now. Go where you can go where you need to go. Keep lifting through the back body. Final breath. Finding your way back to your 3-legged. Raise your right leg, inhale. Our last vinyasa, I promise. Exhale. Whew. Tops of the feet. Amazing. Downward facing. Let's take knees to floor. Child's pose. Come back and take a pause. In particular, resting your back, your spine. Okay. Let's come gently to seated. So stay on your feet for me and just come up to seated. And from here, we'll have a look at camel. Yeah, we'll look into camel. 2 rounds if we can. So lifting up onto the knees, broaden the distance between the knees. So there's a wide base underneath your hips. Your toes can be tucked under or they can be flat. Hands can be on your waist. Start to press the thighs and pelvis forward, draw the shoulders back, lift the chin. If you feel comfortable to start exploring hands to feet, taking the hands to the feet. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together as you send your pelvis and your thighs forward. Really nice, Jeanette, lovely. Wherever you are, another breath. Beautiful, start to lift up through the upper back, looking forward. Take a seat, take a moment to be just sat upright. Eyes can be closed. I think back bends, they're such a personal thing. You either have to work really hard for them or they just come really easily to you. I'm in the have to really work for them camp. I really have to work for it. And if you're with me, you'll enjoy just a moment of stillness where you can catch yourself. We'll do one more, okay? So when you're ready, coming up to knees. Support where you need to, hands on the back. Walking the hands to where they feel appropriately placed. Amazing. Take your time to lift up. Take your time to sit on your feet. And then let's come over to seated. So bringing your feet out and forward for me. Shuffle your hips forward so you're toward the center of your mat. I'm going to quickly demonstrate what I would like us to try here. So it's a bit of a blend between Navasana. We're going to try a one-legged boat position. I'll quickly demonstrate for you guys. And then from here, we're going to do a couple of things here, but then we're going to come to lie on our back, keep the leg up, and then lift into a supported bridge. Bring the hips back down, use your arms to come back into your one-legged Navasana. It looks more fancy than it is. It's good for the core. I just want to demonstrate that for you before you do it, so you don't have to like turn your head and figure out what it is we're trying to do, okay? Okay, let's try. If it isn't happening, your feet are just going to be down. And it's all good. You can just do what you need to do. So let's come into boat. Walk the feet in. Bring the knees together. Even here, there'll be an activation. And if that's where you feel like you're working the best, then stay here. If you want to hover the feet, both feet up, hover the feet. If you want to straighten your legs, go for it. Make sure that your back isn't taking it. Make sure that your tummy's working. Make sure your thighs are also working a little bit here. So we're not just drawing into the back muscles. We're working through the front of the abdomen. You're doing amazing. Okay, guys, we're going to keep the right leg up. Place the left foot on the floor. Straighten your right knee if you can. Take a long breath in. And then start to come all the way to lie down. Keep your right leg up. Place your hands on the floor either sides of you. Press into the left foot and lift the hips off the floor. Good. Lower your hips. Come back to your one-legged boat, arms forward. Use your right leg to lift you. Good, Steve, nice. Inhale, we're gonna do that again. Exhale, lower. Place your hands down, raise your right leg, lift your hips. Lower the hips, reach your arms forward. Come back to your boat. Last time, but we're gonna stay in our bridge. Lower the back, raise the right leg. Press into the left foot. This time we're going to be here for 5. Right leg is up if we can hold it there for 4. Otherwise, bring both of your feet down. 3. You're nearly there. 2. And 1. Both feet to the floor, hips to the ground. Take a moment, bring the knees in. Wrap your arms over or under your knees. And just release your back. Okay. Knees together, inner ankles together. Reach your arms forward. Try and round your spine. If it's okay for your back, create some momentum, rocking forward and back. That's it. Onto the shoulders, onto your seat. See if you can do a few more. It's going to feel nice for your back. Try and keep it really round. One more time. This time we're going to stay in Navasana. Amazing, guys. 5, 4, 3. Make sure your belly's working. 2, and 1. Good. Right foot to the floor this time. Left leg is going to try and do its best to straighten. Beautiful, guys. Start to lower your back down. Hands to the floor. Use your hands. Raise your left leg and lift your hips up. Good. Bring the hips down. Come back to your boat. Reach forward. Yes. We'll do 2 more of these. Lower. Press the hands. Raise your hips. Lower the hips. Arms forward. Use your left foot to give you that lift back up. Amazing. Last time, but we're going to stay in our bridge. Hands down. Hips high for 5. Really press into your right foot. Squeeze the back of your right thigh and butt cheek. 2, and 1. Both feet to the floor. Keep the hips up if you can. You're in your supported bridge. And then slowly release the hips down. Nice. They're sneaky, aren't they? Bring the knees in. Give yourself a little hug. Or maybe it's just me. You guys don't seem to answer back. Maybe because that's like, I know you're on mute, but it's like you never answer back. So I'll just take it that it's okay. Amazing. Release your legs for me, guys. Come to a mini Shavasana. Just relax your hips. I don't know about you, but I felt that in my hips quite a bit. So just release the legs. You've done a heap of back bending already today. So it would make most sense to therefore lead into our bridge, full bridge, before we come to yin. But if you feel like you've done enough, then you can stay in your Shavasana for a moment longer if you wish. Otherwise, perhaps we can inquire into bridge. You can always use the skirting board, bring blocks up against the skirting board. It can be a really nice way of creating resistance. Otherwise, we seem like we just press the floor away and collapse into the feet. Yeah. Otherwise, hands are going to be by your ears. Press into the hands, come onto the top of the head when you're ready. And lift up. Nice. Another round if you wish. You can do it, Cheryl. Well done, honey. Really drive into the feet. Use your bum. Yes. That's it, chick. Well done. And then everybody release. Well done. Come to rest. Bring the knees in and give yourself a hug. Release your back here. Let's take happy baby pose. We'll take a minute here. Take a long breath in and let it go slowly, releasing the shape. Take your time to bring the feet and the legs down. I'd like us to finish with one last yin position. And as you guys know from doing mandala before, we complement the mandala with a yin at the end where we work with the opposite element. So as we were working with air in our practice, we'll finish with an earth focused yin sequence. So we took happy baby. And the last posture I'd like us to explore is a forward fold. And you may like to stay lying on your back. Maybe you're like, yeah, I don't want to go anywhere else. I'm good here. You can even just bring your legs up and wrap your arms around the back of the legs. You can come into shoulder stand, or in yin, we call it snail or plow. Or if you're happy to come up to seated, we have enough time. If it doesn't disrupt the flow for you too much, then you can come to seated. I like caterpillar. I like to be here, but you might want something different. So our forward fold, you can bring something under your knees. You can bring your arms under your knees. You can take a blanket or a bolster under your knees, or you can just let them be. And you're allowed to change your mind as well. So if you've come up here and you're like, actually, yeah, I just want to lie down, you can do that. It just allows us to get into the muscles along the spine here that we've been working so hard to strengthen throughout our practice. So now is a time where we can really allow them to lengthen and stretch. So by placing something under the knees, we take the focus away from the hamstrings, unless that's where you want to go. But we can start to shift our awareness to our upper body as we relax the head, bring the chin slightly toward the chest. And let your experience travel into your spine. One more minute here. Make any change that you need to change. Take a really long breath in here. Stay where you are on your exhale. Stay in your fold if you can as you unravel your arms so that your hands can come either sides of your legs. Take a little bit of weight into the hands and your arms as you slowly lift out. And unravel. Final position, Shavasana. Yay! So get yourself comfortable. Grab whatever you need to grab so that you can enjoy it. You can allow yourself to be for these moments. Let go of any last movement. Let the breath just return to its natural way of being. Give the mind permission to go wherever it intends to go. Allow your attention to return to your body, to your space. Connecting back into your breath, moving in any way that feels good for you to move. Taking your time, perhaps stretching your arms back before giving yourself a big hug. And in your own time, coming up to a seated place. Joining the hands in front of your heart, bowing towards yourself. And bowing toward your efforts for showing up on your mat today, for taking out this time for yourself. But also perhaps we can bow toward the essence of our practice, bowing to the attitude that we were working through the element air, working with the breath, such a vital part of our practice, but also it's the one thing that connects us. The breath is the one thing that we share. So with that, let us be reminded that we are in fact together, we are strong together, we are united, we are very much united. Let's take an deep inhale. Let it go. Inhale to chant. Oh. Namaste. I bow in gratitude to you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It means the world. You're amazing.